Jenny Rose and David Cunningham are Vice President of IMG Models and oversee scouting and development for IMG worldwide. They're looking for one Irish girl who can take the fashion world by storm. Last week, 8 girls went to Paris.
Ooh la la.
And after a glamorous photo shoot with a leading French photographer,
You are a product.
they had a catwalk lesson with fashion diva Deborah Shaw
Okay, who's next?
and impressed casting director Maida.
This is very nice.
For the 6 remaining girls, the whirlwind adventure takes them to the next level, sun-drenched Sydney, where they're here to try and get work walking in Rosemount Australian Fashion Week.
Definitely a little nervous because now they're out in the world, they're real models.
Only 4 girls will survive the 2 weeks in Sydney. They will need to work hard and get cast in shows if they want to stay in the competition. All 6 girls are competing for the same prize, to be launched on the international modelling stage. Will it be Aisling O'Connell? She wants the job but won't lose sight of her roots.
Everyone says it to me, it's just, oh, little old Aisling from Castle Island, little old bogger from Castle Island, but I'd rather be a small country girl than a big city girl.
Dubliner Ellen Flanagan was on track to becoming a doctor, but now she's not so sure.
My family are quite academic, so I think they would prefer me to have a normal sort of lifestyle.
Jessica Kelly from Dublin has wanted to be a model since she was a little girl. She was in the final 3 last week and got another chance. She believes she has what it takes.
I don't think I'm the most gorgeous girl like out there, but I don't think I'm ugly.
Sarah Taylor from County Down is the oldest of the girls. Winning this competition would be a dream come true, but she's aware of the sacrifices she would have to make.
I don't mind going into castings and things like that, but see the idea of having to get a train by myself, that terrifies me, so I'll have to get over that.
German-born Tabia Veyrock has been living in Derry for 10 years. Since meeting the Scouts, she's put university on the back burner and is planning a future in modelling.
My friends have been talking about, oh, so what university are you going to go to? When just inside I'm thinking, right, well, I'm going to be travelling around the world.
Dubliner Lucy Moore used to be embarrassed about being almost 6 foot. Now she loves the advantage it gives her on the runway.
It was always kind of weird for me being a lot taller than all my friends and stuff, but I definitely wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my tallness.
There are only half of the original 12 girls left in the competition, but only one of them will win the contract. The Scouts need to see how the girls handle the real world of modelling. They've brought them to Sydney to see if they can get work at the shows during Rosemount Australian Fashion Week, the biggest fashion event in the Southern Hemisphere.
Girls, welcome to Sydney.
During the first week in Sydney, the girls will be sent to castings, looking to walk in the shows that will be held next week. This time, it's for real.
You guys are now real models, okay? So I need you to use all the things that Jenny and I have taught you because there's no more hand-holding at this point. Now your competition is every model that's in Sydney this week. There's a couple things that are different this week. I'm on my own. Jenny's caught up in Paris. She couldn't be here for this week. And the other major difference is that starting this week, only one of you will be going home.
Fashion Week is a big event in Sydney, and designers use it to launch their collections. The models here are not just local girls. European and American girls fly in for shows, and designers are always on the lookout for new faces.
So next week is Rosemount Sydney Fashion Week, and you will be walking in those shows, hopefully. 6 of you will be going out for the castings this week. It's the most important week in fashion in Sydney, so live up to that.
IMG Models don't have an office in Sydney. Instead, local agency Chadwicks will represent the girls for their stay. Joseph Tenney is the best in the business here, and he's been working hard on the girls' behalf for weeks. He's put together his own composite cards with photos to suit the local market. Before they even landed in Sydney, the girls were on the wall in Chadwicks.
When we walked in and we saw our cards on the wall, that was really weird. I wasn't expecting to see myself there at all. It was like, this is our wall, and then we all walked in and all our cards on the wall, and we were like, whoa. So it was really weird because we haven't had our cards on the wall, and when we were in IMG offices in London and Paris, we were like, we're going to be up there one day, and then walking in there, it was great.
Well, welcome to Sydney and welcome to Chadwick Models. You are going to be thrown in the deep end. The next 2 weeks are going to be really chaotic for you. It's Sydney Fashion Week, the real deal. You'll be walking amongst experienced, established girls. And I gather this is your first time, but I don't want it to show like it's your first time.
I was very shocked when I realised that, oh, we're going to be looked at as proper models, not, oh, these girls now, they're only trainees, so take it easy on them. We weren't getting any special treatment, so that was it kind of woke us all up, really.
Joseph has sent their cards to all the designers and has some feedback.
Well, you've been requested to see a bunch of designers today and tomorrow and the following day, and it's my job to get you the castings. It's your job to secure the bookings. I have every faith that you'll be able to book these jobs, so yeah, prove me right.
The Scouts can't always look out for the girls, so local agents are an important aspect of the business. Joseph is treating the girls as working models, and they need to show their professionalism in return. He has set up the castings, they have to get the shows.
I like to have a girl travel because I think it feels really great to be successful. And maybe you're not going to be successful right away in New York or Paris because those are really difficult markets. However, it might not be so hard if she were to go to a place like Australia. They have their own magazines, they have their own fashion week, they have their own designers, they have really, it's like a mini New York or a mini, you know, London.
I would love to hit the beach sometime. Yeah, definitely want to like relax and stuff. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting all the castings and seeing like what it's like and just what it's like to be a real model. We feel like real models. Yeah.
The girls have been given the address of their first casting and quickly change into their heels before entering. They need to remember everything they have learnt.
You nervous, girls?
Yeah.
Really? What was it? Show.
That's the show. This isn't the floor.
No, this is 3.
This is number 9. No, this is number.
This is your stop. Yeah.